Hello everybody, so this is my update video. Today is May the 3rd. I've had two doctor's appointments. I had one yesterday, a second, and then one today. My doctor's appointment yesterday was pretty much at my, I lost my thought, was pretty much at my neurologist, and they saw me because my rheumatologist was having some concerns about some of the symptoms I was having. We did actually confirm that I do have neuropathy. That is pretty much a nervous condition and damage to my nervous system, so it causes a lot of tingling and burning sensations in my arms and in my legs. So I was giving a medication for that. So another medicine along with all my other ones. Then we also discussed another symptom I was having, which was jerking motions and movements I've been having in my sleep. So we discussed seizures. I am possibly having seizures in my sleep. It's definitely a possibility from the disease and from the medicines that I'm having. So it's definitely not out of the picture. And I also talked to one of my aunts who have seizures regularly about seizures, and I told her, what I've been doing in my sleep. I jerk. She has a friend that jerks with her seizures when she has them, so I could definitely possibly be having them. I just personally don't know because I haven't had any being awake. But it's just weird that it's happening at night. I don't know if it's because my body is at rest and it decides to just go crazy. I really don't know, and they're not sure yet. But they scheduled me to have an EEG, and that's when they're gonna watch me pretty much sleep for 2 hours. And so they're gonna see if they can capture some of those jerking movements, and they'll put different probes to my head and my body, so they can capture my brain waves and what have you, just to see what's pretty much going on. I go and do that next Tuesday. And so that's pretty much that with the neurologist. So that's my update on that. So, not good. So that's another diagnosis, neuropathy. That is another illness that is not curable. So I'm just racking up on the not curable diseases, seems like. And so that's it pretty much with the neurologist. And I'll go into detail in separate videos about each disease that I have because they are related to lupus. As to why I do have the neuropathy, so it is related. So I'll make separate videos on that. The next thing is I saw my rheumatologist today, which is my lupus doctor, and I've been started, or I will start tonight, a chemo pill. As some of you already know, I do take chemo for my lupus because it is very severe. Prednisone and all the other medications I still take, but they don't work as effective as they should be working for me at this point. So I'm already on one chemo, which is an injection that I do once a week. I do it on Friday and Saturday, and I'm starting a new, that's my parents. We just got a new washer, so they're trying to set it up. So sorry for the noise in the background. But I started a new drug today. It's a chemo pill. I take it once a day, every day. I don't know how I feel about that because it's another chemo, and I'm already on one high dose of chemo. But I'm okay with it because hopefully it'll work. And I start having more good days than bad days. Because right now I'm having more bad days. I'm outside, excuse me, my allergies are on. Hopefully I have more good days than bad days. I would say that I probably have one good day out of the week, every week. Maybe two in between medium days. I might be good for half of the day and bad for the other half. and the rest pretty much down days, pretty bad days. So my rheumatologist, like I said, started me on that chemo medicine. Also, we discussed some other things, and there is a new drug, and it's for lupus. It actually came out and was approved by the FDA in 2010 or 2011. I know it's 2016, so it doesn't sound new, but it actually is because they were doing trial runs on it when it first came out, and not that many people were taking it, just people that was participating in the trial. Now more and more people are taking it, and it's being actually prescribed, not on trial. So I've been doing my research on it. The doctors have been talking about it. And I've seen that a lot of people have been doing very well on this new drug. It's actually called Benlysta. It is an infusion, so it's given through IV. It's given, depending on the patient, either once a month, every 6 weeks, or possibly, I'm gonna wait till the truck passes, the motorcycle. So it's given either once a month, twice a month, or like every 6 weeks, depending on, your severity. And mine's pretty severe, so I probably get it twice a month. So basically, I know you guys been supporting my GoFundMe. That's why I've been actually raising money because I want to try this lupus drug. It is actually, I want you guys to look it up. If you're supporting me, I want you to look it up. I want you to look up the price and everything. I want you to see what your donations is going to. And I am actually going to pull it up, so I'm going to get the proper spelling, and I will actually show you how much this cost. But that's the whole reason behind my GoFundMe, because I want to try this new medication, and it's had a lot of great reviews, and I'm just trying to get better, basically. And so thank you for everyone that has been supporting me. I raised a little bit over $2,000. That would actually get me my first 6 bags of Benlysta. But I have to order a whole year's worth, so I am on the mission of raising my next $2,000 so that I can get a whole year's worth, so I can actually start. You do have to go through a process. You do have to be approved to actually start this medication, and approved as meaning by your other doctors have to approve you. So I'm in the middle of doing that, and your insurance company has to approve you. I have pretty good insurance, but you know how insurance companies can be. And like I said, I'm going to do a video on that too, but back on the subject. So, if you look it up, it's called Benlysta. It's spelled B as in boy, Enlysta. I'm just going to hold that up to the camera so you can see it there. So Benlysta. I'm going to pull up exactly how much it cost too as well, so y'all don't think I'm lying. So give me just a second. So I'm going to read it first. It says, a new treatment for lupus given through IV infusion, Benlysta costs about $35,000 a year, according to the National Institutions of Health. So I'm just going to hold that up so y'all can see it. And that's for Benlysta. So I just wanted to share that, and share that with my supporters and the people who plan to support my GoFundMe campaign, because I am trying to get better. So I just wanted to let you guys know your money is going to a good cause. Definitely, I have it stashed away so I can get this medicine started. So hopefully we'll get that started, but in the meantime, I am actually on 2 chemos at the moment, and starting this new one. Also, I found out that because that actually I found out through my blood work that my kidneys are now involved, meaning my lupus is attacking my kidneys. And of course, that is an organ. And like I mentioned in my other videos, lupus can attack any organ. It usually goes for your kidneys first. So they're keeping a close eye on that. I'm very concerned because my mother's family, my grandma had a kidney transplant, had dialysis. My mom's oldest sister had dialysis because she had diabetes. She's passed away, both of them. And my mom's second oldest sister was just not diagnosed with diabetes too, and it's more family, you know, other lines cut their cousins and aunts and stuff, what have you, have it. So, I'm very concerned with that. I don't want to have a kidney transplant. So my doctors are keeping a close eye on it. I'm gonna wait for this motorcycle to pass again. I don't think they know where they want to go. But yeah, so they're keeping a close eye on it. It's just really concerning because of my family history. But my blood work showed up in my hemoglobin that I am borderline diabetic. So that is another reason why we are keeping just a close line, because I am really not trying to be on chemo and all these other medicines and dialysis. I mean, having the diagnosis of full-blown diabetes would just be, I don't know if I can take anymore. Pretty much, like I don't know. I would probably just stop all medications. I really don't know what I would do at that point. So we're just gonna pray that that does not become the case. But my kidneys are now involved. I'm borderline diabetic, and my doctor told me to limit my sweet intake. And as we all know, I am gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free. I've been adopting a vegan lifestyle. I only eat meat possibly once a week to get some extra added protein in my diet. And that meat is usually fish, never beef, possibly chicken. If it's chicken, it's in like a soup, so I'm not just splurging at Popeyes or something like that. So, but I'm eating it pretty much in a healthy way. As you can see, not like fried chicken, like I was saying. I would love some, but I can't. And also to limit my sweet intake. Don't eat sweets, really. Never ate sweets as a child. I used to send them back home in my lunchbox to my mother. I never used to eat my birthday cake, nothing like that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it on the update from my rheumatologist. My immunologist, which is my immune doctor and the doctor I go to for my asthma, which you all saw in my last blog. I was diagnosed with another diagnosis called, hey mom, that was my mother walking across in the video. But I was diagnosed with pneumococcal disease. That is actually, I'm not going to go into detail on it because I'm going to do a video on it. But it is actually an immune deficiency. And just for short, my body pretty much has been tested through blood work, and it has confirmed that out of 23 infections and viruses that they test for to see if your immune system is sufficient, out of 23 of them, 22 of them my body cannot fight. So there's only one virus or infection that my body can fight. So there's treatment for that. So that is something that I will also probably be starting, but we're not for sure yet because I did have a booster shot for my immune system, and we'll know something in the next 3 weeks as to if all I needed was a booster shot for my immune system, like when kids go and get their immunizations and their first shots when they're babies. Pretty much that's what, I got. I just needed a booster of it. And that's what my immunologist is hoping. But if not, I do have to have infusions for that. But I'll discuss that disease in more detail. That is not a lupus related disease, but it's very, I really don't know how to explain it, but it's not, we haven't confirmed that it is lupus related. So I guess we'll do more research on that, and I'll talk to my doctors more about that. So those are the 3 diagnoses that I've gotten just in the past few weeks and 2 in the past few days. So pneumococcal disease, neuropathy, and borderline diabetic. So, guys, I'm really just doing my best. I take my medicine every day. I don't miss a day. It's just, things kind of get worse and worse. But now, Dad.
Can I go
No. Dad, they didn't see you. My dad's trying to be in my video. Yeah. He was trying to go through the front door because just to be in the video when they're in the garage working. He just wanted to be in it. But anyway, as you see my parents, my house. Obviously, I'm in Alabama. I'm not in Tennessee where I live. And that's because, once again, I am on medical leave because my situation has been getting worse and worse. As you can see, 3 new diagnoses. Like I said, within 2 weeks, I got the pneumococcal disease diagnosis 2 weeks ago, and then just in the last yesterday and today, I got 2 other diagnoses, more medication. I can't work on these medications and feeling like this. So I'm pretty much going to be on leave. On this leave, I'm actually going to have to get my dad really just wants to be on this video. Now he's at the window. Anyway, so on this leave, I'm actually going to get my knees done. You all know that my knees have been swollen since December. So I don't have to have a knee replacement at this point, thank God, because that's very common in some lupus patients that have rheumatoid arthritis associated with their lupus, and that's me. I do have rheumatoid arthritis as well. So I have it really bad in my left knee, so that's why I have to use my walker and my cane, but that's not the only reason why I use it. I use it on really bad days when my whole body is in pain and my whole body is swollen. But my left knee is the worst knee. So my doctor, Dr. Layton, he was recommended by my cousin, who is a podiatrist. They work at SportsMed together. Shout out to my cousin Milton. Dr. Sterling. So go see him if you're in Alabama. You having trouble with your feet, corns, anything, whatever, he got you. So anyway, I have to go see Dr. Layton about my knees, and he's going to actually scope them. He told me if they don't get any better after I had my steroid shots and the swelling doesn't go down, which is because it's not good to be swollen that long, he's actually going to go in my knees and try to work something up. I'm not really sure what they do, but basically do a scope and remove like the arthritis in my knees. That's not saying it doesn't come back, it does. But he's gonna take care of that. Like I said, I'll do anything for some relief. 1 day of relief or a few days, it doesn't matter. I'll take it. So I'm gonna have that done during this time. I'm going on long-term disability, which is for my job, which will possibly be, I don't want to say really, because I'm honestly not sure and I don't want to lie, but long term is long term. And I'm actually going to apply for disability because on my trip to Florida to see my family, they finally were able to really see me and they were able to talk to me and my mother about, my disease, so my diseases, plural. Um, and basically, I was convinced, because I've been in denial, like I am actually really, disabled. Like they had to tell me, you cannot work. You do not need to work. So, that's just something. I mean, it's hard to hear that, at 25, that you need to apply for disability. Like I thought that was like a old people thing, but no, it's a disabled thing. It can be any age. So I am gathering all the medical records. This could take months to a year or years to be approved. But thank goodness I have wonderful family who has been supporting me through this um, process and friends that have been helping. And I did go back to work for a few months, as you know, but I just can't do it. And I, just can't return back to work not in a manageable state. Like I personally don't want to have to return back to work in a non-manageable state, and then with new diseases that I have to start managing. At this point, that just wouldn't be good business, or good for myself, and good for the business, for the company. Like having someone in and out, and I just personally, even though my job is protected, and I have, like I showed you on my blog, my last blog, I do have protection when I need to be out. But I just don't want to be in and out like that when I know. That's a difference when I know I'm not manageable. I can see if I had a flare up and I was out for a week or a few days, but I'm not manageable. Like I said, I'm having more bad days than good days. So it's just not smart for me and not smart for my health because I really need to be taking care of myself. And just trying to do what I need to do. So working it, it's just not going to be the move for a little while. Plus, I have to have all this stuff done, and like I said, manage new diseases. So we'll see, and I keep updated on my process of applying for disability. So I keep you all updated on my journey because some people, that's a lot of people's question. How do you get started? What do you do? Hey, I might be denied, so you can go through that journey with me. But I'm starting to actually get all my paperwork ready, and I'm gonna do that this week. Start that this week, since I am home, and then I will probably do a blog on all that as well throughout the day when I go to the different doctor's office here that I need to get records from, what have you, do the process of it. So we'll see. But anyway, I didn't want to make this video too long because it was just an update. So once again, I definitely thank all of you for your prayers. Continue to pray. Add 3 diagnoses to your prayer list for me. And I appreciate you all support of my GoFundMe. Those who plan on supporting, I know I've been told by a few people, hey, I plan on supporting your GoFundMe. Hey, if you haven't, that's fine. Whatever, if you do plan on supporting, I definitely, thank you in advance. You'll definitely get a thank you from me. I'm sure everybody that has supported can contest to their thank you that they've received from me, whether it's on Facebook or through email. But I just wanted you all to know, now at this point, what, you are supporting, why you are supporting. I know some of you guys didn't even need a reason, $2,000 some dollars didn't even need a reason as to support. And that just says so much about, you guys' character and personality, and even spirituality, some of you. So I just thank you all for supporting me, not even knowing why. I mean, you read my story, for me that would have been good enough to support someone, but some people want to know what their money is going to. So I just wanted to share why I did do my GoFundMe and share what is actually going to be going to once I raise my next $2,000. So we shall see. So definitely share this video. Share the GoFundMe account if you cannot supporting me through my GoFundMe monetarily. Hit the share button. That is definitely more than enough because someone else may see it and support. And through you, it happened. So I definitely want to thank you once again, and thank you for watching this video. Goodbye, guys. Oh, no. So this month is actually Lupus Awareness Month, the month of May, and today's May 3rd. So every day I'm going to do a video, something related to lupus. It's not going to be as long as this one or the other one that I did. So you all know from my last video that I had a list of videos that I wanted to do. So I will do one every day, I promise, and post it. It'll be about lupus or about a symptom from it, a diagnosis, or it'll be about one of the diagnoses I received from this journey. So be on the lookout for that every day this month. It'll be a video, something lupus related. So yeah. So that's all. Like I said, you all have a great afternoon, morning, midday, whenever you're watching this video. So thank you once again, and you all have a great time. Enjoy the rest of your week.